And that's the start of another 45 minutes. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Araujo gets it away. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Montiel. McAllister. And it's played in here. And that has been cleared. And it's been taken short. Alvarez's cross. Mendes gets it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Garnacho. Paredes. Tagliafico. McAllister. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Messi. Can he deliver? McAllister. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good strength. He's looking unstoppable. He is through here. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. João Cancelo. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross from... There's the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Deftly away. Araujo, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Romero. Otamendi. Portugal are 2 up early in the second half. McAllister. Antonio Silva can get it clear. That'll be a throw. Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Tagliafico herring after the ball here. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafael Leao certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Tagliafico. That is a great pick out. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Montiel. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Tagliafico. He is just caressing the ball. And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Very nicely done. João Cancelo. Searching pass he's played there. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And reclaimed it in a trice. Garnacho. Garnacho. Cross goes in there. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. McAllister shoots! That comes as a mighty relief. Calmly anticipates. Paredes. Moved on forwards. This looks promising. And the counter is on. Antonio Silva. João Neves. And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Antonio Silva. And it's Messi. Dybala. Messi. And here's the pull. Messi. Paredes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's going to be another throw. Paredes. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Hit into the middle. And he won't reach that. He's got away. Dybala. Paredes. Garnacho. De Paul. And here's Alvarez! Araujo. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Played back in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, can he get onto this? And they win it back again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Romero. Garnacho. And it's Messi. De Paul. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto given the lift of his goal. Bernardo Silva. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Otamendi with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. Vitinha has overhit that horribly. Romero. And it's played forward. João Neves. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Oh, sweet feet. Pedro Neto knocks it out wide.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Dybala gently done. Over to the left. Garnacho. Messi. He's had a shot! Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Alvarez, Messi, Vitinha. Do have a chance to counter here. Otamendi, moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Romero. Simeone. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's anyone's ball now. Cleared away. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose here. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Tagliafico. That's tidy. Simeone, and that's aimed into the middle. Vitinha aimed forwards. A chance to play it in. And that has been clubbed away. Romero. Montiel. Messi. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Fernandez plays it short. Tagliafico. Fernandez fires it in low. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Araujo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dybala. Tagliafico. Dybala shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Messi. Alvarez, played out wide. Can he latch on to this? And that has been knocked clear. Fernandez. Alvarez. Dybala. He's cut it out. And that's it. Portugal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Paredes. De Paul. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Garnacho. Romero, gently done. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva shifted upfield. João Cancelo looking to hit the byline here. And it's Vitinha. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Moved on forwards. De Paul. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
McAllister. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. It's run loose here. And that is out of play. Montiel. De Paul.
Argentina look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Tagliafico. Now the ball in. Mendes getting this one clear. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi's cross. And the keeper has it. McAllister goes on a run down the left wing. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Cancelo. McAllister. Garnacho. That's very neat. Oh, that Alvarez! Cleared without complication. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Messi. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Romero. Montiel. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rafael Leão! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
De Paul. De Paul. And here's Messi. And a decent chance! No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
João Cancelo looks to the other side. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Araujo wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes. Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. Alvarez chasing after it. João Neves. And he has been fouled there. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence, and the agility wasn't too far off either.
Romero getting this one clear. They get a throw in. And it's Mendes. Montiel. Otamendi played up towards the front line. Out to the right. Messi. Garnacho. Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses it in here. McAllister. Messi. Montiel. Oh, there's a probing ball. Antonio Silva, aim forwards. Portugal have reclaimed it. Alvarez. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Garnacho. And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister has given away a free kick. And it's Cancelo. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Vitinha. Garnacho. That has been cut short. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he welcomes it in. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. De Paul. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Messi. Messi!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Great work on the overlap. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes tries to dink it through. Otamendi clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Araujo. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vitinha, gently done.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Portugal leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Otamendi. Otamendi goes forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vitinha played into space. Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. João Cancelo, some resolute defending there. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Can he spark a counter here? Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Antonio Silva. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he shoots! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Tries a deft little ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Araujo gets it away. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Alvarez. He could be in here. Proves too strong. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Alvarez. The ball played out towards the right wing. And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Antonio Silva shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And here's Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes. Lofted in. And it's hoisted clear. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Paredes. Garnacho. Bernardo Silva. No, again there's no way through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! And again the keeper stands strong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Looking here to chip it through. And they've got rid. It's a throw-in. Mendes. Oh, it's played into the area. Time to deliver. Here comes another cross. Garnacho. Could move up a gear here. Paredes. McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Messi. Montiel. Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. That has found him in acres of space. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafael Leao under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pedro Neto. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Tries a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Out to the right. Played back in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Messi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That's a lovely, neat pass. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Now here's the delivery. A chance to play it in. In again. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's tidy. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto opts to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Garnacho. McAllister. Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Neto. Header comes in! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Montiel. Oh, this looks sharp. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro, can he finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi flings in a cross.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Paul, that's a delicate pass. And that has been clubbed away. Montiel. Paredes. Tagliafico. Now it's Garnacho. João Cancelo, gently done. João Neves. Rafael Leão! Wonderful save by Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Neves. McAllister. Montiel. Messi. McAllister. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tagliafico. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Paredes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice physical challenge. João Neves. And he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full tilt down the left. And across. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Caresses it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
João Cancelo. Antonio Silva tries making a foray down the right. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leão spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Crossed in again. Romero with the clearance.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Otamendi. Quality ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. That'll be a throw-in. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
De Paul. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
João Neves. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafael Leão. Rafael Leão with the cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Simeone. Tagliafico. throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tagliafico. Dybala. And here's a chance, surely!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's... Oh, takes a shot! Vitinha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tavares, gently done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Just 5 minutes left. Very much into the last knockings. Araujo. Nuno Tavares. Araujo. Antonio Silva.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Antonio Silva. João Neves. Antonio Silva chooses to go cross-field. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Pedro Neto forwards and with intent. Montiel. He's in plenty of space here. Well timed, excellent interception. João Neves. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, well measured. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes. And time is up. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's played forward. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo shifted upfield. Vitinha. Otamendi. De Paul. Garnacho. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Messi! An early chance there, first of the game. Gets it away. Rafael Leao forwards and with intent. Garnacho. De Paul! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Araujo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. And here's Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! Tagliafico. Herring. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to get it clear. Otamendi. Romero, aim forwards. McAllister. Messi, now he's off and running. Montiel carries the ball down the right. That is lovely. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
João Cancelo looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. Garnacho. That is good strength. Garnacho closing in on goal. Alvarez. Chance! Danger averted for now. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Over to the left. Tagliafico delivers the ball. Deftly away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Araujo, and he goes cross-field. João Cancelo, gently done. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Garnacho.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vitinha. Romero. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Garnacho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's to Paul. He can get that clear. Messi has it out wide and in space. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Still goalless. It's just beyond his reach. Garnacho. Alvarez. And here's the Paul. Now it's gone. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Araujo aimed forwards. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Romero tries to clear. Played it again, shoots! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Messi. Otamendi. Messi. Moved on forwards. Garnacho chasing after it. McAllister. Alvarez. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
McAllister played out towards the right wing. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ball is over the line. Messi. Romero. McAllister. Montiel. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
Look of amusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Forward it goes. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Vitinha. Aimed in towards the centre. He has a look out. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's there to get it away. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Paul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. 15 minutes till half-time. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Alvarez. And it's Messi. De Paul. Played out to the right. Cleared without complication. Otamendi. Paredes. De Paul. Alvarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Played into the middle. Takes a shot! Rafael Leao. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good take, and is he in? Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Araujo. João Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Rafael Leao. This might spell danger. Paredes shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Antonio Silva. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Tagliafico. And it's Messi. McAllister. Spread out to the left. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Garnacho. Tagliafico, gently done. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. That's very neat. Thinks about the shot. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. DePaul, who does have an assist to his name. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Araujo. And it's played forward. Messi wins the duel this time. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Montiel. And it's Messi. DePaul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. DePaul. Messi. Oh, good spread. And he shoots!
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Christian. Shot, surely! Martinez. Could be danger here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. DePaul. Montiel. Tagliafico. João Cancelo. João Neves. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left flank. There's no flag. Decent chance! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Argentina take the lead. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Araujo forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva, aim forwards. Paredes, gently done. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Neto. Crosses, goes for the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tagliafico with the clearance. And it's Bernardo Silva. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Montiel. Paredes. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Araujo. Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Bernardo Silva, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. João Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto tries a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. McAllister. Alvarez. And he's got big chance! And that was very necessary. McAllister. Garnacho. Alvarez. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Araujo looks to the other side. Antonio Silva, and he goes cross-field. Rafael Leao. That's a throw. Paredes. Montiel. Otamendi. De Paul. Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Now it's De Paul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
João Cancelo. Some good work on the right flank here. That's good play. Time to deliver. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Moved on forwards. Montiel. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's really well manoeuvred. Portugal keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. McAllister. Romero. Tagliafico. Garnacho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Araujo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Araujo forwards and with intent. Too long and over the line. Paredes. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo shifted upfield. De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. Oh, some tackle that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. It's a mighty effort!
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi gets into a good position. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He should have put that one away.
Alvarez really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Antonio Silva, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. And can he finish it? He has done it! They are right back in business. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Now it's Alvarez. Takes the shot!
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. He is just caressing the ball. McAllister. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho! And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a good run down the left. Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Montiel. Nice physical challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. Garnacho. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Vitinha! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the volley. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafael Leao. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. Chance to deliver. Tagliafico is there, and he can get that clear. McAllister. Alvarez.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And he's picked out the run. Messi. De Paul. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Garnacho. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bernardo Silva. Trincao! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Trincao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. 2 minutes to be added on. McAllister. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Lovely bit of skill. McAllister. It is now or never. Time is against them. Garnacho. Hangs one in. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Portugal did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Otamendi. Romero. And they've caught Reed. Out to the right. Montiel. Montiel chips it through. It is a corner. Oh, smashing header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Tagliafico makes the interception. Otamendi. Paredes. Romero. McAllister. Romero, gently done. And here's Garnacho. Tagliafico. McAllister. Diogo Costa claims it, and the danger passes. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Trincao. Played back in. And here's Trincao. And he's cut it out. McAllister. Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Araujo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Garnacho clears it away.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alvarez. Oh, such a clever touch.
And he's there to clear it.
Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Montiel cuts it out. Moved on forwards. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And they can counter here. Alvarez. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Trincao. Rafael Leao, and the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Otamendi can get it clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he thumps it clear. Vitinha. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Trincao. And the ball's come loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romero. Tagliafico. McAllister. Romero. Nicely aimed pass. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
And he cuts out the supply.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Romero. Paredes. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Very nicely done. The cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nuno Mendes. And that's a throw-in.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that...
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bernardo Silva. Trincao. Rafael Leao! And that's a real chance missed. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's anyone's ball now. Montiel. Paredes. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. Short changes him with that pass. Antonio Silva. Diogo Dalot. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Garnacho puts them all in. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Picks it up out wide. Nuno Mendes with the cross. That's going to go a long way. Alvarez forwards and with intent. McAllister. De Paul. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Vitinha. Rafael Leao, played out towards the right wing. Diogo Dalot. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
McAllister. And here's Alvarez. He's through, now is he in? Rafael Leao! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop? Could be danger here. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Medina attempts a clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alvarez! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Argentina take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Rafael Leao thinks one through. Can he finish? Romero gets good distance on it. Portugal don't have many options and time is running out. Lovely feet. Gets the shot away! And he's straight offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Araujo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fernandez. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And that will be the final act. Portugal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Cancelo. Mendes opts to play it back. Garnacho. De Paul. Garnacho. Tagliafico. McAllister. Garnacho. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Paredes. De Paul. Montiel. Nice interception, well timed. Rafael Leao. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Messi. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Montiel, now the ball in. Keeper's got good distance on that. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. That is lovely. And it's Messi. Paredes. Short changes him with that pass. Alvarez. João Neves gets it clear. Romero. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. Decent chance! Plenty waiting in the middle. In by Messi. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao. Otamendi does really well there, strong defending. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Alvarez. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out to the right. Garnacho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Argentina making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Oh, well measured. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. João Cancelo getting this one clear. And it's Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he has been fouled there. Montiel, backward it goes. McAllister. Montiel. Played back in. João Neves with the clearance.
McAllister. Big chance! This time surely! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Diogo Costa, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Messi. Now it's to Paul, and here's Garnacho! The Paul goes short. Time to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. De Paul. And here's Messi. Montiel tries a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Very nicely done. And it's Paredes. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Referee has just said play on. Moved on forwards. He is through here. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael, decent chance! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Messi. Montiel has it out wide and in space. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Messi. Montiel. And here's Messi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Montiel, and he's gone backward here. Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Messi. There's the shot! Oh, another save. The shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's really drilled it. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, aim forwards. Now that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedro Neto. Nice control. And here's Rafael. And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wicked strike. Nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Over to the left. Alvarez. Diogo Costa claims it, and the danger passes. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it out wide. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking for a decent ball in. Nuno Mendes. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! Split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance! And it's Bernardo Silva. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Montiel. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Alvarez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Nuno Mendes, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's Mendes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Mendes is onto it in a flash. And here's Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tagliafico. Argentina keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Romero gently done. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva, and here's Pedro Neto! So who's he picking out? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. He could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Paul. And it's played into a mighty effort! Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez. Picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's De Paul. De Paul. De Paul. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rafael Leao, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Pedro Neto. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. The keeper gets his hands on it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Portugal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.